up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Over here at my buddy Randy's shop. Not Randy Eller down in Wilmington, but my other buddy Randy that let me borrow the Saturn. And he had Doc's car, that was a big nitrous car. That car, it didn't end up working out where I could help him out with it much because it was, I mean, it was a big nitrous motor. So I think he's going to sell that one. But look what he bought. Have y'all remember seeing this car? John Doc, LS Nasty. This is Prison Mike. We're going to help him out a little bit this year. And we're going to go drag racing with him some, get the car going and driving and ready. And we're going to try to take it to Bradenton to US Street Nationals and run in X275. We got some stuff we got to do to it, though. So let me show you what he's got, what the details are, and we'll go from there. Don't forget also, John Doc's got a no prep race coming up February 6th and 7th at Natunta Dragway. That's going to be really fun. Really excited for that. Check it out. Comment, like, and subscribe. All right, Randy, you picked up a new hot rod. New hot rod coming to town. Check it out. We're going to try to get this one out, run some. John set it up for the PDRA is what he was running with the Super Street. It has an 85mm turbo on it in front, but that also fits X275 rules. You remember how big the engine is? 427?
I think it's 427, something 430, 427.
So
PKM, John Doc, both on it.
Yep.
Good piece.
And it's a nice piece. John had this thing for sale for a little while. I was actually trying to talk Brandon into buying it, and it's a nice piece, and it is running. We do have to do a few things to it to get it ready to go to the track this weekend, or not this weekend, in 2 weeks. 2 weeks is the race. We would like to go test local, but there ain't nothing local happening. Got the window net out, but looking at the seat belts are expired. So we were just looking. Remember this year also, the seat belts now have to be a 6-point or 7-point. So we're fixing to take the seat out. I can fit in this thing. It's a little tight for what I'm normally used to getting in. Probably a little tighter than what Randy's car is, but we might be able to move that seat back just a tad and make it a little more user-friendly for me. We got to take the seat out anyway to do the seat belts. So 6-point, 7 points. Basically, this will be the 7th point. The 2 6-points have to come up from the back of the seat here. So you have the wrap around, it comes around, lap belt, that belt, and then it wraps around your hips. And it's supposed to help hold you in place. So we got to get the seat belts out of it, get the seat out of it. Window net is good. It's still got till June, but it's going to need to be replaced at some point too. We might go ahead and replace that since I got it out. So we got to do seat belts, springs under the back. They were running the car on slicks, and it is stock suspension. And so it is really nice piece though. David Banks had this thing. I don't know who he ended up buying the car from. And then John Doc, LS Nasty's, they bought it. But they were running it in PDRA, but this is a different engine. So this engine is completely different. It has too big a spring on the back. It says 14-inch, like 100 or 110s. We're going to need to get some 60s on it. 14-inch 60s or 50s. So the Mincer shock can go in. You want the arm of the shock in the body so that it can extend. Factory style suspension. I can't remember who they just got it set up on radials. Whoever was helping John on radials, he is the one that set the suspension up, so it should be ready to go. It is Big Stuff 3. I'm not real familiar with it, but the Big Stuff, it is the guy that owns the company. He is available. TKM tuned this thing to start with on the dyno. So we'll hit Kevin up also, make sure he's available if we need anything. Hopefully, everything goes pretty smooth. It does have the pulse leash on it. I've not used one of those in forever, so we're gonna have to get familiar with that again on how to use that. I don't know who wired the car, but I mean, it's a nice little panel box here. It works. Big Stuff 3 is freaking amazing. So full spectrum power on the battery. That is, if you don't have one of those, you need to go get one because it works like a champ. We do need to get a shifter here. It's got the wiring, but the inside, the guts were out of it, so we gotta get the automatic shifter. Gotta figure out how to link all of this to get the shift points and all that. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go testing in a couple weeks. We're gonna try to get into race. I mean, they're obviously X275, the track will be in killer shape. So really excited. This car is super clean. It is, the fuel cell is back here in the back. It's got a Enderley pump back here in the back. Super nice piece, man. I remember seeing it in person when David Banks had it. When David Banks had it, I remember seeing it in person. But I hadn't seen it since John and them got it. So it's got a power glide in it. It does have a 169 planetary. I don't know what the rear gear is or any of that stuff. So, I mean, it's going to be, you know, it'll be a learning curve. But we're going to take it out and we're going to try to run it. Have some fun with it and do some X275. Maybe do slicks and put it back in PDRA trim and run Super Street. It's pretty heavy car, though. I mean, it is very similar to Randy's. I mean, it is very similar to Randy's. So really excited. Let's get the seat out of it real quick. We're going to spend a little bit of time working on it, figuring out everything we need so that we can get it ordered, because really we got about a week and a half to work on it to get it back in shape. Hang on. All right, so Randy just found the piece that was missing on that. It was under the seat. This is exactly what happened to mine. So this thing, it looks like the plunger thing just come off the end. And it's gone. So he's taking the seat out now. So hopefully it's there. If not, we can order one. We just got to figure out the thread on this one. Mine's a little bit bigger, but they make different sizes. All right, and so this is the one. He found it. It was under the seat. That's exactly what it is. So all we got to do now, we're going to Loctite it on. Got to figure out where it goes for adjustment, and then we're probably going to order a spare one as well, just so we got one. All right, guys, so I got the shifter back on. So that was luckily found. Make sure, like when that's in low gear, the way you set the height of this, and that's the reason they come off is because, you know, they're just the way it is. But you have to make sure at fully extended, it actually shifts. If that does not hit that and push it forward, then you lose race. So we Loctite that on. Check this out too. I've never seen this. The way they put the seat in there, they just built some little spacers. So a little spacer with some washers and a long bolt, and it bolts to the factory spot on the doggone floor. So that's pretty cool. We'll shorten this up just a tad, and then drill like another hole in the seat down there, and that'll give us, I'm gonna slide it back about 1 inch, and then that'll make it a little easier to get in, a little bit easier to get out. Go ahead and order a window net. I mean, they're cheap, and now since we got it out, it's fixing to expire anyway, then we'll be set. So and this is pretty funny. It's Prism Mic, and they've got a freaking logo up there. I don't know who done that. John and them are a trip. All right, boys, well, I got a few things to finish up on it. I got a punch list of things to do. It spools up pretty fast. That was like 6 pounds of boost. I did have the CO2 on. The turbo, man, that's a forced inductions turbo. Woo! Sounds freaking gangster. Okay, so let's order some parts. Really, all we got to do, I've got to remount the seat. We did move it back 1 inch. Got to remount the support back here in the back. Get the seat belts ordered. We are going to have to cut holes in the seat I'll show you how that goes. But basically they're going to come up like right, the 6 point's going to come up right here and you sit in it. So it comes up right there. I guess we just go through the floor, drill a hole through the floor and then mount it through that. So it'll be a 7-point harness because we'll use this one up here as the anti-submarine. Generally that one is behind you. So we might even move that. We'll see what's under there. But yeah, that feels pretty good. Moved it back, so plenty of room. Easy to get in and out. Not too bad. All right, guys, we'll keep you up to date on this one. The game plan, like I said, I don't know if we'll get any testing. I mean, it's January, so the odds of being able to test, like right now before U.S. Street National, is not very good. X275 legal. It's 85 millimeter turbo. He's got scales. We're going to scale it. Like I said, John and those guys already set it up for radials. We got to get a softer spring in the back to lower it down a little bit. But other than that, we should be good to go. All right, guys, comment, like, and subscribe. See ya.